Now, congratulations on your movie. Nominated as well this year. So tell us a bit about being nominated.
Well, I'm nominated in the Best New Director category, which is very flattering, particularly considering that I'm just taking the credit for everyone else's work, because everybody thinks you do everything as a director, whereas in reality, you just sit in your chair and make sure everyone else is doing their job really well. So I'm delighted to be here, but I see myself more as a representative of my team, who did extraordinary work, and I'm really pleased that people kind of recognise that.
As part of that process, how hard was it for you to get a film made, a British film? Do you think it's harder than it is internationally to do that?
Not if you're smart. I mean, when you work it out, you can get 25% tax credit, you can get a 25% regional top-up. That's half your money right there. What is difficult is making a film that appeals to international audiences. So when we made the Survivalist, we were expressly thinking about the platforms like festivals, like we launched at Tribeca, that could get critics seeing it, talking about it, and getting into other territories. We're not backed by Sony or Warner Brothers or anything like that. It's the film alone that sells itself, and that was the kind of focus. Sometimes British filmmakers can make films that are for a domestic audience, but domestic audience for British films is very small. So I really think you have to make world cinema here.
And now the reaction here has been fantastic, but what's the reaction been like internationally?
It's been great in America. I think they've got a real sense of how limited resources will affect their future. And we've had good reactions in France. Scandinavia has liked it a lot. It's been described as a Western directed by Bergman. So it's kind of like something on the frontiers, but quite precise. And so I really like that description. But because there's very little dialogue, most countries have a similar reaction to it because it's about universal truths and it's not about the translations and how that affects the meaning. It's about watching what people do and interpreting it.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Stephen. Pleasure. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!